This time it's a passing play. He's got a man left. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Mustang 19. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone.
I think he did. I think he
Has him on the
did.
quick hitter. And he is into the
I
end
think
zone.
it was going to be in the Lakers game.
The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that starts that.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 41. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Second down now. They need 7. Now looking to throw. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Neil Carrick making that stop. Third and just 2 to go.
Come on, ready.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40s on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 72.
Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's got it near the 10. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now...
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Here we go, check.
Charbonnet now up the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Devon Holland there to make the stop. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cut 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A lot of mess on the move here. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get 6 more on their early advantage. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ready?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the pistol, they're running with Charbonnet. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. 32-yard line.
This is Devin Neal with it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger than that.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Giants will take over as he...
Ready, set.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. A throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at 2nd down. Back to throw. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Back to throw now. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And they take this in for the score. The Saints capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Throwing now on first down. Cut out left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking in the air here.
Oh, wrong pass. That's my fault. I tapped the wrong fucking button, bro.
Picked off by Tyler Newman.
I tapped the wrong fucking button. Shit, bro.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 60 Bison.
A gift here to Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. I'll throw it. Spade over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. Handoff now to Charbonnet. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second down pass play coming. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
70 Rangers.
A gain of 13 yards.
19 Chargers. 19 Chargers.
Here's a throw. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Cole. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
At the Giants' 25-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. This QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
From the red zone, on first. On the move, headed right. By his back, Neal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go.
Charbonnet. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
4 yards on the pickup. It's
3rd and goal. They'll try for it with the
I'm supposed to get in there.
But he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Here's Charbonnet. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown.
These niggas gave up another touchdown, bro. Come out the game.
Ready.
They run with Charbonnet. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Come on.
Takes the 2nd down snap. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. He's got it to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a game of 2.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they get him yet again. Colsenadivo's got it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
That's cut beyond the marker. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Saints.
Back now, pressure coming. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now, babe, you know what show we really do have to get back to? Bernie Mac. Because we was locked in.
Uncle Bernie.
On the double.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
This is Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
He's going deep this time.
Oh, catch the ball.
He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
18 on the play.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. And this takes him down to the 10. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
70. Ready. 19. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronx.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
They'll run now with Charbonnet. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. The Giants using their first timeout. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the ground with Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
That's good for a Saints.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Saints up by 4. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set. Bracco 80.
Okay. Did you decide you want to do a half and half or was it tomorrow?
On the give, here's Charbonnet. Continuing to move past the 45. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Another carry for Charbonnet. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Field down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
19 Tigers. Ready.
They're drawing up for it. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New York.
Thank you.